Absolutely. It is time now to meet our next guest.
If, like me, you grew up in the 90s, chances are you had this show's poster on your wall, which means you were very aware of this lady.
Agent Mulder, Dana Scully.
It was nearly 20 years ago, 20 years, since The X-Files first hit our screens, catapulting Gillian Anderson to superstardom and bagging her a slew of awards, including an Emmy, a Golden Globe and 2 Screen Actors Guild Awards. She's since starred in more TV, theatre and films. In her latest film, Johnny English Reborn, Gillian plays the director of a spy agency and shares screen time with this bloke.
She's the killer.
She's my mother. Honey!
Please welcome Gillian Anderson. Welcome to the project. Johnny English looked like a lot of fun tonight.
It was, kind of. It's, you know, comedy, as you know, because you both are incredibly funny.
Yeah, and we make it look really easy.
It's very technical. I mean, do you guys plan everything out from the beginning? Like,
This is a well-oiled machine.
I can tell. I can tell. Well, then, as you know, Rowan does the same thing. And working with Rowan is a very technical manner. I didn't realize it was as technical as it is. Yeah. In that respect, but it's still fun in there somewhere.
Well, it was fun to watch, but
it's funny, isn't it?
It is a very funny film. And
they laughed just then. They laughed.
Definitely very funny. I was disappointed that you weren't his love interest because I was looking forward to.
I was looking forward to kissing him too.
Yes.
Were you looking forward to
I was going to buy the poster.
Oh, I've always wanted to kiss Rowan Atkinson, and seriously, and they didn't ask me to, so I was very disappointed.
Gillian, your character in the film is smart and sexy, and you've played those roles before. Do you really enjoy that sort of characterisation?
Well, you know, I never used to feel sexy as Scully, and I never understood why.
You should read the internet.
Yes.
I didn't. When people used to say that, I didn't get it. And then when you look back at the things I used to wear and I mean, for crying out loud. There's nothing sexy about that. My hair is like this.
When we were playing that package before,
plaid.
You seemed shocked. We were sitting here on the desk getting ready, and you seemed shocked that it'd been 20 years. Does it not
because
feel...
the way I remember it is it was 10 years ago that we stopped. I've never heard the 20 associated, and that's something else entirely. That's scary.
When we were telling people that you were coming on the show, we were flooded with emails on our Facebook. People love you. Do you find the fans, the X-Files fans...
I walk down the street and people just bow at my feet like that. And I have to shake them off. It's just, I am so
like
loved.
Star Trek and Star Wars, the fans can get quite obsessive. Do you find they're like that with X-Files?
There's some here tonight.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Now, with the X-Files, for years and years, you had that unresolved sexual tension between Scully and Mulder.
Yes.
Was that after a while? Did you just say to the writers, "Come on, can we just get it on? Come on, please"?
Well, you know, it was. I don't know how to answer that question. I've never answered that question before in my entire career. But at this very moment, you know, we did get it on, and in fact, an episode that I wrote and directed ended up being the one where you first see us in bed together.
Well, there's the couple. Well, he would have been going, oh, she's wanted it all along.
So I forced it in there. But that was in the 7th season, so that's many years of, you know, nothing.
But that's what kept that show going. That's what we watched for.
Yeah, I know, I know.
One last quick one, which is, did anyone actually, or do people still try and convince you that there are aliens? I mean, I know
still try and convince me? I don't get those kind of letters anymore. You know,
because you never wrote back and I stopped. Johnny English Reborn is in cinemas September 15th. Please thank Gillian Anderson.